Welcome to Raven's Keep, where a bunch of friends come together every week to run, dodge, fight, and survive on our Daggerheart campaign adventure. Come along with us on this week's episode as we journey into perilous situations, unforgettable moments, and companionship that will last a lifetime. This is Raven's Keep.
The rain is cold, assaulting the cobblestone streets as it seems to do night after night. The tall, crooked buildings lay the foundation beneath the full moon skyline above, like giants standing guard. The colors around don't surpass the monochromatic tone of gray and black. Even the trees and the grass seem to fall within a similar spectrum of gothic despair. But it's all part of the charm here at Mornvale. As you play out in the square, would a young, 10-year-old Deckard describe your Mornvale surroundings, and what's your favorite toy that you're currently playing with?
Well, Mornvale is a city lined with cobblestone streets, Victorian-era housing, big clock tower in the center of town, along with a statue of its twin deities, May and Bale. It is, black wrought iron fencing throughout the town, twisted, spikes on the top. And in the square, Deckard is playing with his friends on the night of the annual Harvest Festival in Mornvale. Currently, he is playing a round of stickball, which was the early version of baseball as we know.
As you are pitched, it's your turn to bat. You get your pitch from your childhood friend Arthur playing just a few feet from you, as you do most evenings after the day's work of preparing for the fall festival's done. Please describe, as you take your swing and you hit, perfect hit on the ball, and you watch it soar up into the sky, and as it comes to a land, and you catch your first view of what is to come. Would you please describe what happens next in the square of Mornvale?
Standing in front of the statue, where the ball lands at the feet of a hooded figure. Ancient words erupt from the man's mouth, and a green flash pierces the night sky and strikes the head off of the statue of May, not Bale. Soon thereafter, the man extends his arms, and a green fog races out across the square and into the town. People stop at the shouting, wondering what's happening, when people start to keel over. And a symphony of bones breaking and flesh ripping pierces the air as these people are transformed into beasts, werewolves. Deckard watches as his friends that weren't escaping turned. He saw everyone he knew changing right before his eyes. Deckard drops the stick and runs into an alley to escape the fog.
As you do that, you run into the darkness of the alley, and just as all begins to grow quiet for just a split moment, and the chaos and the screaming leaves from behind out in the square, you try to catch your breath, looking around for a direction to go. You can't go back, but the only way forward, you see the outline of of the large, broad shoulders of a muscular beast rise up into the moonlight from the shadows, squarely facing you down the alley. And just as it begins to charge, you feel this kind of shift in the air immediately surrounding you as this kind of magical light begins to shine from behind as a portal has opened up. And as the chaos ensues around you, you feel a hand reach out of the portal and grab you and pull as your memory is that you were pulled straight into your future of the Hunters Guild. However, in this moment, you weren't pulled through the portal, you were pulled up to your feet, and as you are yanked up to your feet, you now stand as you are today. You're taller, stronger, you have your top hat, your trench coat, and you catch a silvery reflection in the puddle beneath your feet as you look down, and in your hand is your revolver in one hand and your saw blade now in the other. But the scene around you hasn't changed. The beast is charging you. What do you do?
Deckard overhead swings at the charging beast, catching it on its arm, like right on its shoulder, bringing it down and just ripping the saw through the flesh.
And feeling as though you're doing this for the first time, and yet for the 100th time. It comes as naturally to you as breathing at this point, and you're not even sure how you got here. 5 minutes ago, you were in the emotional and physical state of a child, but now all of a sudden you have a lifetime's worth of experiences hunting creatures like this. And as you look at the blood dripping off the edge of the blade of your saw cleaver, you see just past it something crawling down the alley wall, and then another. And then another, and then another one leaps off the roof and lands, and you look up as it lands in the alley. You now see a wave of these muscular, long-armed, snarling beasts, all coming at you like an infestation of insects, climbing up the walls, jumping and leaping off the roofs, all coming after you, and you put one foot to the back to brace yourself, and you hear them also growing in from behind, and you're now cut off from both sides. And as you ready your blade, lightning strikes the nearby clock tower, sending just this flash of sparks, blocking your eyes for just a split second, and all of a sudden, in that flash, you now stand alone in the alleyway, preparing for a war, but you are now completely alone. And up ahead of you, down the alley, just beyond the veil of darkness, beyond where the moonlight catches the edge of the building, and now it's shadow, all you see is the billow of cold breath come out from the dark. And as you ready your revolver, the figure emerges from the shadow, and the next moments are yours to describe.
The figure approaches Deckard. You can't make out its face. All you can see is its two red eyes and a very, very hideous smile. Approaching him, head kind of cocked to the side. The clawed hand drags on the alleyway wall, and he hears Deckard. Oh, Deckard. And the figure leaps onto Deckard, pinning him to the ground, only his eyes still being seen. The smell of rotting flesh fills Deckard's nose. And the figure says, "Wakey, wakey, boy! Time to wake up!" And a portal opens up beneath Deckard. Hands fly up and pull him into the abyss, into an abyss. And Deckard is falling through nothingness until he lands on a bed and wakes up.
I think I'm gonna have nightmares about Jonathan. Oh my gosh.
Now, caught in the middle of an evil disease that has spread among the miners of Hive, you all hurried down the corridor to the delve to rescue Lachlan's daughter, Syrinx, only to be met with several more of the miner zombies. Eventually, you eliminated the threat, but not before viciously entangling one of them. As Lachlan flew off into the darkness to find Syrinx, a specter flew up behind Deckard, resting its cold hand on your face, forcing you to relive the most horrific moments of your childhood, causing you to fall unconscious. And as the rest of the group finishes the fight, you all turn back to see Syrinx levitating into the air. With a maniacal voice, issues a threat before charging you all. And just before she reaches you, Sunny emerges out of nowhere, grabs her out of the air, pinning her to the ground, and banishing the dark force within her. After which, he was able to successfully cure the diseased zombie you had all bound and informed you of Deckard's current state. The miner, confused and lost, stumbles out of the delve to reconnect with Hive as you all slowly follow to report to the Queen. Sunny, visibly drained and in pain, carried Deckard following behind. And sensing some tension between Sunny and the Queen, you managed to report all that had happened to her and rewarded you with your very own safe house here in Hive, outfitted with an ever-present magical ultraviolet light from Mozzie, food and drink to be provided upon your arrival. And while in the safe house, you are also able to take the effects of a long rest during a short rest time. Sunny informs you that a short rest will not be enough for him, and that he must seek out an eternal being named Pearl to find the healing he needs. He sets off to heal up before meeting you out at the Highland Rise. Before you all settled in for the night, Mozzie, you decided to check in on Scepter to find his wife had turned and he was binding her to a chair as you entered his home. Seeing her state, you assured him that you have a better way to save her and sent a nature spirit to inform Sunny of her condition as Scepter moved her to the cellar for safety. As you all nestled into your new safe house for the night, Deckard, unable to awake from your trauma, you're forced to fight your demons with the hope of overcoming this coma-like state. And after a short but effective time of rest, upon seeing that Deckard has yet to wake, you all decide to head for the surface, leaving behind a note. And flowers. Deckard, as you have come face to face with your ultimate demon, you jolt awake back into the physical realm, victorious, but alone and disoriented. You feel a bit funny, like your beard has grown or something. In part of the reflective honeycomb wall, you catch a glimpse of yourself covered in little flowers. And a note is left there for you.
Pretty sure I left a mushroom in your hand too.
Nice.
Of course you did. Clorinda, do you want to divulge what your note said?
Sure. It says something to the tune of, "Greetings, Deckard. If you perchance find yourself awake and alone, it's because we have left. You will be able..."
End of note.
You will be able to find us, or not. See you soon. Clorinda, Kiara.
Well, that's about par for the course, I would say. And this, too. Gestures to the beard and flowers. Ugh. Rubs his face, sits up. Scratches his head. Reaches for his belt. where he has his tonic. He goes to drink it and it's empty, and kind of just and then just leans his head back on down. All right, best collect myself. Figure out where they went. So he's gonna get up and he's gonna take the next 4 hours to give himself a once-over.
I would say by this point, from the time that you fell unconscious through being taken to rest at your new safe house in the hidden secret city of Hive, and them all, your companions, taking a short rest as well, I will say you awaken with the effects of a long rest.
Thank you.
So if you have not done so, go ahead and do that.
So as Deckard wakes up and gets ready to go, he's going to repair all of his armor and tend to any wounds that he may have. Because it's shocking that none of his companions treated his wounds while he laid in bed. But,
Just
that's
bleeding
besides the point. I'm kidding, y'all.
No, the flowers. It's the flowers.
It's
Yeah.
the flowers.
I tried nature versus nurture.
So, yes. And as Deckard readies to go, he throws his trench coat on, fixes his top hat above his head. He's by now taken the flowers and stuff out of his beard and left them in a little bindle on his nightstand
Awesome.
next to his bed. Then he heads out the door.
So as you approach the door, you go to reach for the handle, and just then there's a knock on the door.
All of that time.
No one's home.
So sorry.
Yeah, I just opened the door. Yes.
Sorry to disturb you. Is anybody else left here?
No, it's just me.
You would not know me. Your friend saved my life. I was lost to the disease. My name is Vix. I didn't have the clarity of mind to issue a proper thank you. I wanted to make sure I did so before I gather up my family. We intend to make for the surface, take a second chance away from the Delve, and well, your group gave that to us, so I wanted to make sure to say thank you.
You're welcome. Very much. I'll pass the message should I run into them.
Yes, it was quite an ordeal. I didn't ever think that something like that would befall our home, but as I've tried to think through what happened, memories are coming and going. I remember drinking with the crew as we did after every shift. I had a little bit too much, and I remember a voice before I lost consciousness. I remember a voice over and over that would say to me, somebody I do not know named Bale. They said, this person is to blame. They told me to rip and tear in his name. I do not know who this is.
Do not listen to the voice.
Well, whatever your friend did, it is gone.
Good.
I hear it not. Please make sure to thank him for me.
Certainly will.
We also wanted to give your companions a gift. My family was one of the first families to establish the mine here at the Delve. Several generations in as a miner, and we had the blessing to meet one of the great demigods here on Ketra. Never used to know they were real. In fact, I thought my dealings with the demigod might have been why I was targeted as a victim, but now it just seems all so random and carelessly violent. Either way, he gave us a blessing, and I would like to give it to you. I have a feeling you may have better use for it than we would. And he gives you this.
Excuse me. There's that name again. Aristonoi. Did you meet this man? A person?
I did not personally meet him, but I grew up with stories of who he was. My family spent a great bit of time with this figure.
He's calling me.
Generations ago, on the travels to seek out a possible location for the city and for the mine, he was instrumental in helping us establish this location. He, as the stories go, he's one of the trinity of demigods here on Ketra. I don't know. I never really spent a whole lot of time educating myself on gods and devils. Although I'm starting to feel like I might spend more time at the temple after what has happened. But I hope this is real. If the evil that happened to us is real, then I hope that the good is real too.
There is good in the world. Just be part of it.
I am alive. That's got to be good.
So yes, indeed.
Well, I must get ready. Must get packing. I wish you and your companions the best of luck.
You as well. And friend, Vix, was it?
Yes, sir.
Go east. Do not go west.
East. I will. That sounds nice. We wish to see Walter.
Definitely head east then.
That sounds like it may just be what I need. Well, hopefully you find yourselves east as well, and we can reconnect.
I hope so too, friend. Safe travels.
You as well. He heads off to ready his family. The next step is yours.
So, I guess Deckard, at this point, would try to figure out where y'all went. So next step, I guess he would go see, the Queen or somebody? Yeah.
Head toward Queen's Court.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you leave your safe house, you come through Drone Residential. You see it's just as busy as the main city area. I mean, this is where everybody lives. So you see a lot of children playing together. Families connecting for the morning, trading different foods and goods. And as you leave residential and head into the abdomen of the city, so the main primary area of the city, you see the shops, you see the businesses bustling for the day. Everybody's going about it. You kind of catch some people kind of flying overhead to the different rope bridges, taking them to different locations. Excuse me. And heading left towards Queen's Court, you see, just at the entrance of Queen's Court, you see Lachlan issuing some command to a couple different of the guard there. You see a couple people heading down the corridor toward the Delve. You see a couple different guard heading into Queen's Court, and you see Lachlan. And as you're approaching her at the entrance of Queen's Court, you see little Syrinx run up to her.
Lachlan.
Deckard, you're awake.
Yes. How long was I out?
A number of hours. It seems that you needed it.
I guess so. Where did my friends go?
Oh, they took the Cave River Pass north. It provides an exit further through the valley toward Highland Rise. There are a great number of small boats over there. You're welcome to take one.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to see your daughter's okay.
She looks down and kind of pats her on the head. She will, take a little bit of time to recover. She's still quite tired, but the three of us, I assume that Vix stopped by to say hello.
Yes.
He wanted to make sure he talked to you all before you left. We are alive because of your interference into what was happening right beneath the surface, so to speak. Considering what this thing was, it is likely that our city would have stood no chance. Would have been our own bottleneck. So, the thanks belongs to you.
Well, I'm sorry I'm going to be there for the last bit of it, but I'm glad to see that my companions were able to help.
They are quite capable. But if it wasn't for the large one arriving when he did, I don't know that my daughter would have...
The large one?
The one from the Far East, the shaman.
Sonny.
Yes. I believe that is what Mozzie called him.
Interesting. Okay.
He arrived precisely when he meant to, I suppose. It's a reference you would understand.
It's only when you watched a certain movie.
Yes, it appears that my daughter was subject to some sort of possession. He rid her of it and saved her. Saved Vix as well. I do not begin to understand what is truly at play here, but what I do know for sure is that we would not have known how to fight it if you were not here. She is going to take a step closer to you, and she's going to meet your eyes. She's going to say under her breath quietly, "I owe everything to you." And she's going to put her hand on yours gently. You're not alone in this world. You've made an ally here.
Very well. Thank you for helping us throughout this and being our guide. And more importantly, I'm just glad everybody here is okay.
As am I. Now I am to understand that the Queen has gifted you with a safe house here. I trust that this is not the last I will see of you.
More than likely not. But should we not return from our journey west, use it as you see fit.
I will keep it in the best of shape, ready for you and your needs.
Very good.
Now, I imagine if you commandeer a boat, you should be able to catch up with your companions in no time.
Thank you very much, Lachlan. Oh, and Sarix,
Yes?
any message you want to pass to Clorinda?
Oh, be sure to tell her that I am going to keep the library straight and tidy for her to come back. I've got my homework to do, and I'll make sure that it is done in proper fashion, and she'll be very proud of me, and I look forward to whenever she grades me on my work.
Just between me and you, kid, don't let her grade you. She's too harsh a critic.
Oh, well, yes, I will try not to take it personally, but I hope to be as good a writer as her someday.
Also, and Deckard's gonna pull from his boot just like a small little dagger that he never used, ever, and just look to Lachlan and say, "Is this okay?"
Oh, well, I think it is about proper time, yes.
And he hands it to Sarix. Stick him with the pointy end, only if you really mean to.
Oh, all right. I will certainly do so. Mummy, look. She's like, I will teach you how to use it. Till then, put it away. Thank you.
Must be off. And with a flourish of his trench coat.
She's just,
Just goes off towards the boat.
So, zipping down into the Cave River Pass, you are all just slowly rowing, sloshing along. There's a gentle current kind of carrying you along in the boat. Rosca, this is, you probably feel more at home than anyone. You see a small glow off in the distance, and it's fast approaching. And it comes quickly right up to you, Mozzie. And it's your little spirit guy, spirit guy.
Oh, hi.
So you're gay?
From this little spirit, you hear the deep presence of Sonny's voice as he sends a message back to you. And this little floating spirit orb says to you, Mozzie, I cannot provide more healing until I am whole. I will return from the ethereal plane as soon as possible. And just then, you are interrupted by a deep, disconcerting voice in your head as your fungal network is triggered by a familiar voice. Luminessa has reached out.
What do you want?
She tells you to tell...
You're not going to use it?
I can't.
Come on. Don't be bashful.
I'm congested.
Oh. Hey, she can sound a little bit more masculine than usual. It's okay.
I'm trying to remember Luminessa's voice.
Mozzie. Must accept your place in the circle of life.
I'm looking for Bubbles.
Oh boy.
Is Bubbles there?
Yes, Bubbles is here.
Mozzie, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Crushing. As always. How's my Bubbles? Is he safe?
He's very safe.
Oh, just can't think of anything happening to my Bubbles. Anyway, will you tell him right away that I'm back at Thrill with a full inventory ready to sell? And I've decided to hire somebody to start a second vendor tent for the growing empire of Garleek by Lumion Bubbles.
That's so wonderful that your gift keeps giving.
It feels so good to have your support, Mozzie, finally. Anyway, location 2 is going to be located in Wind Rock, and I'll be sending his earnings along the Western Road, where he said he'd be going when we last met.
Okay.
I'm going to have them just head out west along the main road if he can meet us. Would you relay this message, please?
Sure.
And lay a fat one on him for me.
I will not do that.
Just a big old wet.
Okay, oh no, the connection's gone.
Really lean into it.
Stop. I'm asking above table.
I just miss my Bubbles so much.
You just see Mozzie hitting her head against the side of the boat.
His wet
Oh my
flesh.
gosh! I'm sorry. I think I lost you. Goodbye. I will let him know. And I severed the connection.
Should name be Bubbleless? Bubbleless.
And as you relay this all to Bubba, he's just so excited that without saying a word, leaps out of the boat into the river and swims on ahead to meet their first employee to get his earnings.
Well, that didn't take long. Bye.
Sure, just let me paddle myself, okay?
We're gonna go in circles if we do that.
I can try.
I mean, I can go both. I mean, how wide is this?
It's maybe 4 or 5 feet wide.
So Roscoe probably can't just like
It's
name
like
both oars.
You could like a broad armed
All right.
kind of yeah.
Stroke. Stroke.
Do you need help? I can try.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay.
You just man that oar. I'll man this oar.
Okay.
People this oar, and you people that oar.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, which way do I rotate? Forward or backward? I go forward or backward?
Hold on. Righty tighty, lefty loose.
I would imagine.
All right,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Okay, like this.
Okay. All right. All right. Hopefully, we're moving somewhere.
Let's do it in unison. You have to do the noise too.
What?
What? For our listeners out there, we are short a Bubba, so he is going to be off catching his earnings.
No stock sound bites, unfortunately.
Yeah. Deckard, you managed to grab a boat from the side, pull it into the river, hop on it, and make your way down the pass.
Is he on the other good one? He's on the other good one.
Yes. Yes. I would say that you
How
managed
fortunate.
to discern between some of the older boats that are just used to kind of send goods and wares upriver, as opposed to some of the ones that are more solidly built for people to kind of get back and forth. They don't use those quite as much here because almost every citizen here can fly, so those ones don't get quite as much use. So took a minute to find one. But you do manage to head down the river, and
And Deckard looks just as beautiful and as poised as Viggo Mortensen did in The Fellowship of the Ring, rowing the boat down the river.
yes, you are our Vigo.
Did you see a dog?
What's that?
That's also Viggo Mortensen. So that'd be like the closest thing I could think of that he was in that he could be like. He was kind of majestic in that. Yeah.
He has a horse
He does have a horse.
named Hidalgo.
I named my horse Vigo in the last campaign.
That's right, you did. One of your 25 animals that
Yeah, there's so many
I was
animals.
the
it's hard to
Dr.
keep up.
Doolittle of the campaign.
You kind of were near the end.
Gowrie Doolittle.
And then
All
you
right.
became an animal during that one shot.
Oh, that's right, you were a goat.
Oh yeah. That's
Or
right.
a sheep or a lamb or something.
I think
Yeah,
it was a goat.
I was a goat. Yeah.
So, you're the first to emerge from the Cave River Pass as you head out of the cave into open air once more. And Maz, you immediately feel the energy of the open sky and nature all around you kind of just take over.
I'm back! And I just jump onto the side of the shore and I just start like feeling up the dirt.
Like a mud
It
skipper.
gets a little weird. Feel up the dirt. I touched all the plants. I'm like, I'm back. Oh, I didn't think I'd ever be back. Oh, son, you're glorious.
You two are in the boat and you just hear, yeah! She's just running all around.
Flowers, flowers, flowers. Nature.
And this takes a minute. You're kind of letting Mozzie get it out of her system. And as you stay there waiting, you see an increase of flow of the water from behind your boat as another boat emerges. Probably a good 10 or 15 minutes after you come outside. Deckard wasn't too far behind after you guys left, and eventually you would see the end of the cave, and you just see Rosca and Clorinda in the boat, just the two of them, but you hear Mozzie hooting and hollering out of view.
Oh my goodness, the rays of the sun, do you feel it on your skin?
Yes.
The window had nothing compared to this real sunlight that I feel on my leaves.
Nice.
Decker just rose up next to their boat.
You just see him just emerge into view.
Invade us! Oh,
I start making dirt angels.
Found you.
Oh, you got my note.
Yes, I did.
Deckard! Feel the sun!
It's quite
Isn't it
atrocious,
lovely?
isn't it?
Where are your flowers?
I left them on my nightstand. But thank you.
I tried so hard. Did you enjoy your mushroom?
Yes.
Did you actually eat it?
No.
Well, you can later. Oh, I'm just so glad you're okay and that we're in sun and we're out of that cave. Guys, we did it.
Oh, Vic sends his regards, says thank you. Clorinda, Sarex will keep the library in working order.
All right.
And I gave her a dagger.
Oh. That's
An actual dagger or like one of the letter openers?
Like an actual dagger.
You gave a dagger to a
daggers.
child.
Her mother let me,
That's fine, I guess.
given what, happened. What did happen?
We fought a thing.
Something weird happened to you with the specter, and you passed out.
No, I
and,
didn't.
I beg to differ. You passed out, and Sonny was wonderful. He carried you all through the hive.
Doesn't sound like me.
Killed a ghost with my 2 hands.
Interesting.
Knives. It was great.
We received a house, which is the house that you woke up in.
Ah, yes, it was quite lovely.
I was also told to tell you that you spent time with an ether guide.
With a what?
With an ether guide.
Ether.
What is that?
Pearl Turpleton, apparently.
Oh, Pearl. Yes, Pearl. What is she?
An ether guide. I was told that it was very, very important and impressive and you would be excited. By
Okay.
Sonny. So, when you see him, act like you're really excited and really glad that you found that out.
Okay, so I guess she's a demigod then.
Yes. Seems to be.
Where's Bubba? It's awfully quiet here.
He had to go.
Well, I got way too much information from his wife, and he had to run apparently. I did not tell him all the information, but he still seemed eager to see her, so.
He went to claim his booty.
Really?
I see.
No, the money, Hi.
Decker just fist bumps Raska for Bubba's sake.
All I know is that there was a lot of discussion that I wish I could get out of my head.
I see.
Just told some things.
I could hit you really hard with my hammer.
You have a hammer?
No, I have an axe. I could hit you really hard with my axe.
The
No, it's
broadside,
okay.
I guess.
I think I'm just gonna, and she unfurls her root toes and just plants them in the dirt for a minute. I just need a moment before we move on, if that's okay.
Yeah, and
Then I'll be ready.
I would just like to say, before we move on, thank you all for just not leaving me in that cave. Really, really
We
appreciate
definitely
that.
left you in
We
that
did
cave.
kind of leave you in
We
a cave.
definitely left you in that cave.
But we didn't. We left you safely in a
Yes.
I'm glad you were able to find us with my very detailed notes.
It wasn't very detailed.
Yes, it was.
cave. Bubba wanted us to leave him with you because he said that he would help you find us better, but we were a little afraid to do that.
Did you flip
Thank
it
you.
over? Did you flip it over?
What, the note?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
What was on the flip side?
On the back it said, "Just joking," and details of where we were headed.
Oh,
Oh, that might have been helpful.
that would have been helpful. Why didn't you just leave that on the rest of the parchment on the fronted page?
Just practicing my joke skills.
I see. Anyways, I found you. Here we are.
There's something really special about being planted, guys.
What time of day is it?
It's getting to be late afternoon. Probably say about 5 p.m.
Okay.
Decker, did you have good dreams?
Not particularly, no. But
Oh,
thank
you
for
had
asking.
the dream, right?
Yes.
That one? All of a sudden you hear the voice and it's like, oh, it's time for the test tomorrow. And then you look down and you're in your underwear and then you just like, and then you wake up in this cold sweat that you just feel like you're dancing on the door of death.
That was not my dream.
Oh. Awkward.
Something you wish to share with the class.
Oh, no, it's coming back. Keep it away.
But no, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh. Very good.
While you guys are having this conversation, Mozzie found some reeds by the side, and she's trying her best to make new shoes out of the reeds to try to protect her root toes. It's not going well.
It's a shame we don't have another bear.
We could go look for one.
We could look for a bear.
Should we look for a bear?
Let's look for a bear.
I kind of definitely want more bear shoes. They were very comfortable. There was something very special and familiar about them. I could fertilize on the go, which was a big bonus. I think we just need to find another animal to murder.
We could bisect his head in two and be like, you have the
that's a
little
lot.
bear heads on the slippers, you know, and be like,
Find a deer.
would be too
She could have antlers. They come up and kind of
like it.
She could
Oh,
use them as
that's
walking sticks.
I could stab someone in the face with them as I jump. That could be fun.
I want to roll for deer.
Let's go for what?
Deer
Sense?
presence.
Instinct roll.
Oh, I got instinct. I can roll for it and I'll point it out for you because you could kill it for me.
If he's rolling for a deer, can I roll for a bear?
Okay, everybody rolling.
Okay, hold on.
I'll roll for
roll for all
platypus.
the-
We can either do
Ducks. One duck per foot.
Animal mutilation follows us through every campaign.
If Osrin is here, he would be
Horrible
appalled.
the horror. Who's leading this? Are we doing an official
because
group
I have
roll?
instinct. I have the highest instinct.
Let's do a
Yes,
group
we
roll.
do.
Okay,
All right,
let's do that.
everybody do an instinct reaction roll, and you do an instinct straight roll, Mozzie.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Start with you.
16
With
hope.
okay, take the hope.
3.
Oh, wow.
14.
That like the
You
worst.
got a 16.
16.
15.
Okay, so it lands you at a 15.
Okay.
Could be
Wait,
worse.
14, 16, 15, 14, 15.
No,
3.
three.
Yeah. So you're
I got
minus
the
one.
worst possible roll.
So you dropped her to 15.
Welcome back.
minus one, plus one. So 16, 15,
Oh, I guess it
14,
would.
Oh no.
Because if you had a 2, at least it'd be a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I set the DC at 15 since none of you've really ever been here.
Nice.
Yeah.
We were just looking with our eyes.
And
Are there animals?
navigationally
And animals.
speaking, the valley itself is pretty barren and wide open. A lot of harsh wind current kind of blowing through. However, you were instructed to take the Cave River Pass because it spits you out at the end of Wanderer's Valley. And what you see as you exit Cave River Pass is you're at the end of the valley, and up ahead of you. Why are you
I just look over it, and all of a sudden Regine has an apple.
I know, I was thinking that too. Like, where'd you get that apple
Get
from?
an apple.
It was just,
You didn't roll that high.
Apple
it just
feed.
really threw me. I'm sorry.
So, okay. So,
I didn't know we could just apparate apples.
the river does continue on and kind of flows down a hill. To one side of you can see up ahead the barren kind of landscape. The valley fades into grassland, and not too far beyond that is a really tall hill that has an old wooden staircase built to basically take you up out of the valley. And opposite that is back down through the valley. So it's kind of like one side of the river, valley, one side of the river is going to take you up and out of the valley into the Mossway. You do see, if you look up that hill, you do see like some like birds flying and just some wildlife that you haven't seen for quite some time since you kind of got into the valley and you were in that dusty western town. There's not a whole lot of wildlife for a while, but you do see some kind of signs of life up beyond that staircase.
Do we also feel like that's the direction we're supposed to go in?
Well, it's toward the rise.
Conveniently enough.
If you're going to continue on westward, that's west.
All right. Well, let's keep an eye out, guys. We might find something good.
Entering combat.
Well, we should be careful. I feel like in another life, maybe we tried to fight animals and it didn't go very well.
Well, that's just
I
silly.
for some reason feel the opposite. But maybe it's just because I'm very optimistic.
That's fair. Shall we?
Ascending the staircase?
Sure.
Okay. So you guys begin to ascend the staircase, and you can tell it's very old, but it's a very, very good make. It's not overly rotted, it's not neglected, but it's just old. Whoever kind of explored out west of Cytheria put it here long ago. As you ascend the staircase, it's pretty tall. It's pretty long. It takes you up and out of the valley. And as you crest along the top, the landscape kind of flattens out, and it's vast. And this, as you kind of arrive at the top, it's almost like you came back up to, like, back up into the atmosphere as it begins to trickle rain around you. And do I just have rain?
Rain. It feels so nice. We didn't have any rains in the cave. We just got dripped on. And it wasn't as fun.
That is true. As you see along this landscape, the rain starts to hit, and there's a lot more moisture in the ground here. It's actually probably mostly akin to Bagomir, where Bubba comes from. It's kind of sloshy, swampy, muddy. There's small little kind of bodies of water, little ponds kind of throughout with some trees growing up out of the water. And about 30 yards to your west of your position, you see a leaper at the base of a tree eating some of the fruit that had fallen off the branches. And this is a Western Cytherian leaper. This is a maturely grown buck that and leapers of Cytheria they originally came over from Lurie, so that they kind of have this. They're not magical creatures, but they look like creatures of magic. They're deer, but the antlers are white, almost like birchwood, and they're very very smooth and wrapping around each other in very unique, interesting shapes, almost like they're wearing hats of their antlers. Very unique kind of patterns and shapes in the way that these antlers are made. It's not something that you see very, very often. They gravitate a lot into silken grass, so you've definitely seen leapers, but Eastern Cytherian leapers are younger. They're mostly does, and seeing one of this like larger regal nature is unusual to all of you.
No mark of stress. And Mozzie is going to be a leaper.
Oh, okay.
Because nimble grazer.
Yeah.
And she's a female one. Because she's going to try to distract him so Deckard can kill it for her.
Ah, savage.
Oh, wow.
It's like, it's so majestic, let's kill it.
Okay.
So Mozzie kind of gallops nearby, tries to get its attention. Does the just to see
As do
if she
As these do.
just to see if she catches the the big leapers.
Give me
had.
give me a presence roll.
I'm so okay with presents.
Give me. I will give you advantage because you're a leaper.
Okay.
This almost feels wrong.
Barbaric.
Okay. 11, 12.
With advantage.
With
With what?
I got a 1 on my advantage. I got a 5 and a 6.
Okay.
So that would be a 12 with fear.
Oh no.
I'm afraid he's not into female leapers.
You you get what you want. DC was 10.
Oh. Gotta love that.
The other thing that you need to know about Western Cytherian Leapers is that they you learn very quickly that they they mate through combat.
Oh dear.
Oh no, he's chasing me! Why is his head down?
And
Dagger, shoot!
he turns his head towards you and kind of looks up at you and then just lowers his head back down and shows his horns as a sign of like, I want a battle mate. And he
Like a peacock.
he like kicks his hoof into the dirt and is preparing to square up with you. What do you
Decker
do?
shoots it.
Mozzie straight panics. She's like, Dagger, get it!
Okay, roll for an attack.
You treat it like a spider in the house. Kill it! Kill it!
What did you do?
Did you just crit on a deer? Oh, what a waste of a crit.
No, it's not, because now, as of right this second, Jonathan has the highest crit in crit count.
Well earned.
Well earned.
Best ever.
Take a hope, clear stress, if you've got any, and
Do.
for the sake of this situation,
Hold on, I've got this.
what does it look like?
Oh no.
So as Decker aims his revolver at this deer, which you should never use a pistol to hunt deer.
We do.
He shoots it, and its head explodes.
Oh god.
It gets all over Mozzie.
It's just this Mozzie just stand there
Well, Bubba's not here, so I guess you're the next one to be the straight man.
as its
out.
explosions
Yeah.
hit you, and all you see is now the head explodes and the two antlers just fall to the
Like
ground.
that scene from Scanner.
What?
I drop out of beast form,
Okay.
and I go, good shot!
It was a good shot. I'm really happy with that one.
Gray matter everywhere.
What do you do next?
I go and I cut off some hide
Oh.
for my shoes, and I cut off some of the antlers, so it's almost like they almost look like skates when I'm done.
I guess we can't use the head, can we?
No, there was no way.
Head's obliterated.
There is no head.
You see a single eyeball
It's like,
Oh no.
just on the ground. That's what's left.
Mozzie
an
picks it up
eyeball.
and puts it in her.
Oh,
That's your.
I feel guilty now.
Well, there's a lot of meat here. You guys have food now.
This feels wrong.
we must use all the deer.
Yes.
Or
That's how we honor it.
Yes.
That's how you honor an animal, is that once you kill it, you have to at least use every part of the animal. And that way it's not like its death was in vain. And that was a really good
Decker
shot.
like hocks off like half of its legs, like from
Breaks it in
from like
the-
leaper knee down to the hoof. And do you think Bubba would like some stilts?
Oh wow.
He would love that. Or make a cane out of it.
I don't know how
He
you
would
should
look
feel about us
really
demolishing
dope.
this domestic animal, this majestic creature. Not domestic. Not domestic.
Domestic.
Very,
Domestic majestic.
very majestic creature.
Domestically majestic.
Domestically majestic.
I don't know if that was the right time to tell you all, but before we all grouped up together, I did champion for creature rights.
Oh.
Decker just stares at you.
I don't.
But now,
not sure.
now maybe you can champion for plant rights.
See, Florinda, Mossy needed shoes.
Yes, and
Okay? She needed shoes. Deckard blew its head off respectfully, and now Mozzie has shoes.
I'm oh so comfortable now too. I don't know if that counts for anything, but this is the most comfortable I felt in days.
Well, we have killed a lot of creatures, and there was need for that. I'm looking back, and that was a lot.
But this
I'm
one
sorry.
deserved it the most.
He was going to attack me.
And it's going to sustain us on our travels.
Well,
We are thanking the deer. Or Leaper. Thank you, Leaper.
well, I'll just take a quick sample and do some sketches before we go.
Do you remember what its face looked like?
I can
I'm picturing your
try.
mind before I do it.
Because if you need to, I can go back into it for a minute if that helps.
I don't think that's necessary. I can remember well.
Okay, do we have any water, or is the rain still going?
Oh, there's no shortage of water sources around.
Okay, Mozzie's gonna go and just kind of clean off her face and her hand. I want to
Shake
believe
off the
on
afro
one,
like a dog.
on like one piece of her fro is like just a
Not
little
really
brain
pretty
matter.
On that. Of all things to crit on.
I was gonna say,
Like,
Gower
So good.
rolled what was like a nat
Yours
one
was
or
yeah,
something.
yours
Oh,
was a
did I crit
fail.
also? I crit also. Okay.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You did gallery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
for,
sorry,
no, for the
first-
horse.
first
Sorry.
campaign.
Oh,
Diamond
over
Lake.
table.
For the
Yes.
Yeah.
Over table. Sorry.
Campaign
oh,
one.
the horse.
Oh, poor
Another
horse.
life.
Why do we roll crits for killing animals?
We're terrible people.
It's a trend.
Like, not even for a boss. It's like we fight any of these people, we're just gonna roll like
Horribly.
Yeah.
Failures
the
with
animals. Oh yeah. They're gonna die.
We need to fight more animals. I think that's what I'm hearing.
What if all of them were animals?
Yeah. Start running.
the Veil Wardens become poachers.
Just living in the forest.
Never mind the Dark Pantheon.
Yeah.
But if the Dark Pantheon.
It'll buff
animals.
Then we'll be fine.
Yes, exactly.
So as it heads closer into dinner time, you're all feeling a little hungry,
I'm fertilizing my feet as we speak. I'm good.
and you need to make camp. Now, where you did brutally murder this leaper,
It was under the tree, right?
it was under a very large, very full oak tree that does create a really nice canopy overhead. And on your successful roll earlier to find the animal, you also happen to find what may be a pretty decent spot for shelter.
Mozzie is going to actually, because I can speak the language of the natural world, I want to talk to the tree and make sure it's okay that we sleep under the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, say all after I just
He's like, not after what I've seen.
brutally
You
murdered a leaper. Oh, crit!
What is happening?
Yo!
Take a hope, clear stress.
Now we're neck and neck again.
All right.
Good heavens.
Until you get a crit for what?
What do you want to ask this tree? How do you ask it?
Oh, friend. I'm so sorry for the brutal murder that we just did at your feet. However, I humbly, respectfully ask you to not think so ill of us and allow us to shelter under your branches.
The tree, you kind of hear the wood creak and moan in the wind. You hear a voice. Are you kidding? You've done a kindness to me. That beast was eating my fruit for days.
Oh, you poor thing.
I wanted it dead, but I couldn't do anything about it. It just kept eating parts of me.
Oh. And then I do some wild touch on the bark with some moss just to those spots. Well, I'm so sorry, my friend, but I'm glad that we were able to put put you out of this misery that you've had to go through.
I hope you eat every part of that creature.
Oh, don't
as
worry.
It ate parts of me.
Would you like me to put some of its body in the ground for you?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I would like to feast on its carcass as well.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Hey.
I'm gonna dig some of the bones here and stuff, okay?
'Tis the great circle of life and death.
Take what you need. We already have all the meat we need.
They can't hear any of this, also.
Nope.
Yep, okay. We'll go and dig some of the body there.
Would you like a
Yes.
lullaby for tonight's sleep?
Oh, that would be so lovely. This is the best tree, guys.
What is he doing?
Oh, he thanked me. He said that this beast had been eating on him for days, and he was a big, horrible creature, and he's so glad he's dead. And then he offered to sing us a lullaby to sleep.
Oh, so he asked the tree if he knows anything about the Withermuck family.
Okay.
Since you rolled crit, I mean, yeah, worth a shot.
My dear friend, do you know anything about the Withermuck family?
They are vile abominations. You never know where they're gonna pop up or when. I haven't seen one this side of the way for quite many cycles now. They tend to seek out isolated populations, and they are consuming
Consuming what?
whatever they hunger for.
Okay. He says that they're usually not known out here, and they're usually in isolated places.
Really? The tree told you that?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Thank you so much, friend. And thank you for letting us rest here, and I hope that the bones and the carcass of that terrible beast nourished you for many moons.
It will be a welcome invitation to the death of that creature. Rest well, companion.
Thank you. And feel free to sing a lullaby if you want. I would love that.
You hear the heroes come. The beast is dead. They walked up, blew up its head, and now it lays beneath my roots as it disappears under the moon. The beast is dead.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Just all look back at Mozzie. Just
But only Mozzie can hear this. So it's like,
That was so beautiful.
Thanks, I just came up with it because now the beast is dead.
That's right. And it will be nourishing to you for many moons to come.
I'll work on another verse.
Okay. Sounds great. Guys,
Hey?
he's awesome. We're really lucky to be staying here.
Does the tree have a name?
Oh, I'm so sorry, friend. I never even asked your name. I'm so rude. I'm so sorry. I was in a cave for several days, and now I'm so excited to be around plants again.
Yes, we do share a kinship, but I'm afraid a name I do not have.
You don't have a name? I have a name for you if you don't mind.
I'd love for you to give me one.
Winston.
Winston.
Say Charles Barkley, but okay.
That's smart.
You broke Deckard.
Can I ask a question about Table? Like, what does that look like for us? Like, do you make noise while you talk to the tree?
are you just talking
Or are
normally?
you just looking at the
I
tree?
kind of picture it, and maybe I'm wrong about this whole thing, but in my head, how I picture it is that Mozzie will like touch the plant, and it just like is a connection, like it's
Okay.
a telepathic.
Ferngully,
Yeah,
yes.
Gotcha.
very Ferngully. Yes.
Lovely.
Mhm.
I like
That's how I
that.
picture it.
Good reference.
Just wondering. Thanks.
So yeah, I still look like weird as crap.
can't wait till Tim Curry shows
above the conversation.
Charles Barkley. That was good.
That was really
That was
good.
very smart. So, who is leading the charge with dressing the leaper, and who wants to build the fire?
I'll build the
Okay.
I can build the fire with wild touch.
Okay.
Yes, I'm skinning the animal.
Okay.
I'll help. I've got knives.
So the two of you work on the leaper, the two of you work on the fire. You come together in a nice, calm evening underneath your new friend Winston Barkley, and enjoy a really cool breeze out in the fresh air that you haven't had for some time after being in Hive and then dealing with the valley. And it's a calm way to end the day and to end everything that you had gone through at Hive. As you all sleep, I'm gonna spend fear. When should we take our break?
How about 8:15? Is that okay?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna spend fear and request, please everybody make independent instinct reaction rolls, please.
No currency.
No currency. Start with Mozzie.
11
11,
with hope.
13.
13.
Do we add our modifiers? Or no?
Your
Oh.
instinct
Oh,
mod.
I forgot
yes.
to do that. Sorry, 13 then.
13. 13.
13.
13.
11.
Ah, so close.
That's right.
That was funny.
Yes.
So, Rosca,
Oh no.
one second, please. As you are sleeping quite well, in kind of your subconscious state, you notice you don't really hear the crackling of the fire anymore, that it's gone down, so it's been a couple hours. You awaken to find a figure silhouetted by the moonlight standing over you with a spear at your throat. And two others come on either side of you and grab you around the sides and pick you up to your feet. Your weaponry is missing. And you look around, and about, I'm going to say just shy of about a dozen people have converged upon your camp. And on all 13s, which is crazy, you see your companions have all been commandeered and put in separate cages on carts. And they proceed to pull your arms behind your shell, bind your wrists, and walk you to one of the other cages on this cart. And the two of them push you into the cage and shut the door. As you look around, and kind of still in a daze, this all happened very quickly, you see one of them step up to you, right up to your cage. And it takes you a second, but you recognize him as Reginald approaches closely to the cage He gets really close to the bars, looks in. Yeah, didn't think I'd be seeing you again. Seems we're all just destined to cross each other's paths, huh? Sleep well?
Could have been better.
Well, we've all been awakened, haven't we? And you now see what look like 2 hands on his shoulders. 2 little teeny tiny hairy hands gripping his shoulders from behind him. And then slowly a face comes out from behind his and looks at you. And with this long, abnormally long grin, very menacing, mischievous look on his face. Almost like Grinch style, long grin, abnormally so. And Reginald, he's not moving, not right now. And what you noticed is this is not what you'd expect another trick to be. This is not a clown or a jester face, nothing like that. But this face resembles loosely a fawn type creature. Has kind of like a little chin goatee going on, sharp eyebrows that go up at the ends, and almost like goes along the shape of his smile.
Is it like a git?
Similarly, loosely.
Get.
And the fawn creature's mouth moves, but doesn't make a sound. Instead, the voice speaks through Reginald. And it's a very different voice. And he whispers, "You'll never reach the rise. Fergus will see to that. You won't stop her. Mortal. You're in my world now." And as he says that, the grin in his face just almost touches his ears. It just grows and grows and grows. And your balance is knocked off as the cart begins to roll and move through the mud, through the ground. And the caravan all collects in a line and begins to move you all out. You've got a little bit of time to try and talk to one another in your separate cages if you have anything you would like to try to say. Otherwise, the trip will be short.
How wide are the bars apart from each
other? They are relatively tight in a grid pattern.
Of course they are.
And what are they made out of?
Like rusty iron. I'm gonna spend another fear.
Roscoe, now might be the time you might want to do something special.
Yeah, you guys are awake.
We are awake now.
Rain of Blades, God!
I'm gonna spend one more fear. As you're going relatively slowly, one of the guards next to the cart yells out, "Are there any more of you?"
No.
Nope.
Lurking out there in the shadows.
Nope.
You got us all. Barnacles.
Just wait till I get out of this cage, friend.
Winston!
He's gonna look at you. Little one, are there any more of you?
You don't know how high we can fly.
The red man.
Give me a presence roll. Whatever that response means. So that's a yes.
That'd be a 16 with fear. I know.
I'm inclined to believe you. But just in case, set up a trap in case anybody tends to get curious.
Wisdom!
And you can see a couple of the guards break off from the caravan back to the tree where you were.
Can I inspect where I am for any weaknesses? in
Yeah,
the
absolutely. Give me a
middle
knowledge
of-
roll.
Also, you said it was rusty, right? So does it seem like it's weak, or does it seem like it's just...
I mean, it's a cage that's been used to hold many things, held captive and then moved. So it's and out in the weather. I mean, out in the rain. So it's not damaged rusted. It's not weakened rusted. It's just rusty. Like, don't
I'm
touch
gonna
yourself
just
on it.
work on kicking it.
Kicking the cage.
Nice.
Give me a. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Give me a strength check with disadvantage.
I want to use my lichen ability and mark a hope and shrink to the size of an acorn.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a 9 with hope.
Take the hope. As you are kicking this door, a guard quickly rushes up to you as you're making this noise. Oi, that'll be enough of that. And he is going to.
Stop.
He's gonna take his spear and with the blunt end and just bap, and for a whopping 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Wait, did he roll over a 13?
Roll over a 13.
Yeah. To hit me? That's my evasion. My evasion's 13.
You can try to evade. Hold on.
They're a stormtrooper. They just keep missing.
It's a crit.
Oh,
So you
no.
So I take 4 points.
4 points. What a weak
This is
crit.
what happens when we argue.
That's what happens when we argue. My bad, GM.
I'm sorry.
With fear.
12 of fear.
Don't give him up.
So you begin to inspect the cage and you think, wait, I might have written a note about this. And you begin to look for your journals, which have been taken.
Because they're...
Question. So, and all of our weapons have been taken, I'm assuming?
You are all unarmed.
Okay. Seeing that Decker just did that, I think Clorinda's going to also start kicking her cage.
Okay. Give me a strength roll disadvantage.
It's night, right? Like, it's dark out.
Oh, yes. It's middle of the
You
night.
said disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
How big are these cages?
How big?
Yeah.
Big enough for one person, but bigger than you. So they, like if they were to capture an Arcantor or a larger folk than a Galapa, it would accommodate a larger folk, but
So-
not a group.
So I made my hope.
One additional?
You could squeeze one more in that's probably your sized.
My question is, I marked my hope and I'm small. Am I small enough if I'm the size of an acorn to slit through?
I'm gonna spend a fear, and I'm gonna say that you guys are being watched by about 8 or 9 people. Somebody saw you shrink down as they are around each crate. You've got about 4 or so people around each cart
Okay.
walking around you. So he did watch you, and he's gonna try to having seen this, he would close in on the cage and look around for anything moving, and he's gonna try and grab it.
Could I use my make like a leaf
To try to evade
him?
Yeah, give me an agility roll. With
I'm gonna spend a hope. I'm already not good at this. I'm gonna spend a hope though to use my experience.
Okay. DC 17.
17. And then you said disadvantage, so do I have to roll? Like a
Roll the D6 and subtract.
Alright, so it would be 16. It would be a 17 with hope.
Take the
Or excuse
hope.
me, with fear. Wishes.
Okay. So you...
I spent a hope to make my experience, and then I had advantage that basically made null.
You manage, on a 17, you get what you want. You evade him. What's your move? He can't quite grab you, so you're still...
I'm kind of... I want to say that, like, even though it's that grid, kind of, like, that I can still kind of hide between the slats.
Okay.
So I kind of just hide and, like, stay. Like, I'm not moving. I'm not going fast, or I'm not trying to get out. I'm just...
Okay,
still.
so if you're trying to hide from him, you manage to evade him. Now, to hide from him, I'm going to ask for a finesse roll.
Okay. I'm going to use another hope to use my experience and make, like, a leaf.
Okay.
Okay. And you said finesse, right?
Finesse. DC 17. 14 with...
Or actually 14, 15. 15 with hope.
Take the hope.
8.
He couldn't grab you, but he still sees like this little, like, almost like a jumping bean of an acorn bouncing around out of his grip. And you go and you go just into the shadow in the grate in between the slats. It takes him a second. But he does see where you went.
Can I see who has the key?
Ooh, give me an instinct roll with disadvantage.
I had a 13 with hope.
And this was for...
I was kicking the cage
Oh,
like Decker.
strength
But...
roll.
Great.
That's a 0.
Oh, what?
Oh, I roll a 5 with hope. -5.
Oh my
no.
gosh, what is wrong?
Was it with hope, though?
Yeah, it was
Take
with
the
hope.
hope!
My hope.
Not only can you
I'll
not
take some.
hear any jingling or, like, there's no navigational anything that kind of helps locate a key ring or anything like that on these people, but the lock itself is something that you've never seen before. Like, it's not a traditional keyhole at all. For 13, one of the guards that's around your cart notices you kicking and is going to come up to you. Does 12 beat your evasion?
It does.
He is going to, having already seen him trying to break out, well, it appears that you need to learn a little bit of a lesson. And he is going to...
He's like, okay, if I'm...
Okay.
He's
Sure,
going to use
sir.
the pointy end this time.
Okay.
For 8 points of physical damage on you.
Okay, that's minor. Question above table real
Yep.
quick. Are there trees around us?
We're still near Winston, right?
So here's what we'll say. You've been going for a little bit now. You are approaching in the kind of, I'm gonna say 50 to 60 yards away. You start hearing some noise, crowd noise, people.
Hey boys, can you please turn?
Chatter, war sounds, loud voices, and you see what looks like a very long wall that the tops are all carved into points, and it looks like it goes for miles. And you are on kind of like a makeshift muddy road leading up to 2 wooden doors.
So no trees around?
Not in your immediate area.
What about a shrubbery?
There's some like what do you call them? Tumbleweeds. Most of what's leading up to this wall is either dead or cut down to make the wall and to make whatever kind of supplies they need.
Okay, there's only so much I can do, but as soon as that guy pokes me with his stick and I take damage, I explode into shimmering light and
Okay.
disappear and reappear 30 feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
So he does that, and this massive, energetic ball of light you all see centered from where Clorinda's cart was, blinds everybody in the immediate area, and then when it comes down, where'd she go? Scatter! Look for her!
When you do that, that's when I decide to cast Cinder Grasp on the guy who's trying to get me.
And I'm going to use the skeleton key on the lock in the door.
Oh!
Oh,
How about that?
Okay. Hold on. So, real quick.
Hang on.
Real quick. What do you do 30 feet away?
I don't know. Where's 30 feet away? What can I see?
Right up ahead of you is the wall, and it's wide open flat land. There's some like little bits of water pooled around certain places, and some dead like stumps and stuff.
Can I try to hide behind a dead stump?
Sure. I will request a finesse roll from you. Before we get to those two things, what are you doing? I know you've been wanting to do something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
2 questions.
Yeah.
We're unarmed. Are we unequipped? In terms of like our if we have any like, items on us.
They wouldn't have left anything on you.
Anything. Okay.
That
Wait,
would
did
be
they take my
used.
shoes?
those jerks.
No.
Okay.
Because they wouldn't have. I don't think anybody would have really viewed that as like
Good.
a weapon or anything. So
That's
you've
right.
got your shoes.
Okay.
Those priorities.
Priorities.
Question 2.
Yeah.
Are these locks magical?
Nope.
Okay.
They are physical locks. I will say they are not a normal keyhole, so a normal key will not fit in it. Skeleton key's supposed to.
Ow.
I'll allow it.
Because I'm assuming since they're all looking for her now, they're not looking at us.
There's definitely they have spread out and scattered. And I'll say you can use a skeleton key and get the door open for sure. Cinder Grasp?
As soon as he's done.
Okay,
I don't
go
want to make it more complicated.
That is a 20 with hope.
Nice.
Take the hope. And that was to get the door open?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes a second. You have to kind of reach out and around. But you do manage to undo the lock and open the door. And you can see the guards have kind of spread and scattered. And I'm going to spend a fear, and I will say it by this time. You will hear a. Hold on.
There it is.
Well, it was a little bit more metallic than I intended, but
This is a Wilhelm scream.
you do hear
Metal.
as the two doors begin to open, not only seeing the caravan coming, but seeing the bright light that just flashed just outside of their gates. The doors have begun to swing open, and some figures are beginning to come out. So let's do Cindergraphs next.
15 with fear.
Okay. And who are you trying to hit?
The guy who was trying to catch me.
Up on your crate?
Yeah.
So I will say by this time he has begun to kind of like look back and just like he's not sure if he should stay with you or if he should help them look for Clorinda. But go ahead and that hits. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Yeah. Damage. Huh.
Oh, wait a minute. I will say that
17.
in order to cast Cinder Grasp, you probably should have to come back up to normal size, or else it'll be like a little Cinder Grasp.
Little spark.
I don't know that Cinder Grasp should come from an acorn.
I still have magic though. It's not like my magic changes because my size is
Yeah,
small.
but the fire is real fire, though, right?
Yeah.
How does an acorn cast normal size Cinder Grasp?
I don't know, but it's magic.
It's magic,
If you're gonna start pulling at that thread, the whole thing falls apart.
Okay, do me the solid.
I'm a talking plant.
I'm willing to allow it if we can explain it, but read Cinder Grasp to me, please.
Make a spellcast roll against a target within melee range. On a success, the target instantly bursts into flames.
Okay,
Takes
so-
1d20 plus 3
Okay.
magic damage and is temporarily on fire.
Okay, so I will 100% allow it. If it said fire, comes out of your hands or
Well,
something,
yeah.
that would be different.
I
But if it
agree.
just bursts into flames,
Yeah.
that's totally
It's
allowable.
magic. And
Okay.
it's 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage.
Okay, so that is his major. And you do see
17's major.
Everett, take notes.
well, his major's 10. That is in his major.
Yeah.
So he begins to turn back and like join the others, and he just and begins screaming and just running off into the darkness. And then up a little ways, you do hear, I'm going to spend a fear, you hear a splash and a psst, as there are little pools and puddles of water all over the place with
Can
this
they do
moisture.
that with magic damage, though?
Well, he
Or
can
magic
put himself
fire?
out.
Okay.
He said he's temporarily on fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Temporarily
Scorpions
lit
did
up.
it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least it did something.
But he's off in the distance and he's burned and he's currently in that puddle of water.
Okay, when that happens, once he runs off, I'm going to take that time to get out.
Okay. Back to you.
Can I shadow step out of the cage? I wanted to ask first.
Yes, because I don't know that there's. I will say this: there's a torch lantern hanging off of each cart, just kind of swinging. So I will allow it. You'd have to mark stress.
Yep.
Shadow step.
Yep.
If you can get into the opposite corner from the hanging torch, you might have just enough shadow to dip into and,
Like a
and step
timing,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. Where do you want to emerge? I will say the carts themselves are casting just enough shadow probably to bamf out from another cart.
Just go from one cart to another?
From the outside of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I make my way to the underside of the carriage?
Yeah?
Okay.
Do you wanna just come out from the carriage you were in, or do you want to do one of the other 3 carriages?
Is everyone out now?
Mozzie's not out.
Mozzie's not out yet?
Oh no, I just slipped out when
Oh.
I left. I got out once he.
I guess we're all out now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Guess we're all out.
I guess we're all out.
Okay.
I'm on the underside of my own carriage.
Okay, so you're underside. What are you doing?
Do I see any weaponry?
No, not at the moment. You do not.
But that torch lantern hanging off. Is it like on a chain or something, or?
It's like a loop and hook, so you can take it off.
Okay, gotcha. Because I was gonna like take the chain and like choke the driver.
Oh,
It's a hook and loop. Great idea. May not be the last time you have a chance to find a chain, though.
So yeah, well, I'm not gonna give myself a beacon of like, hey guys, here I am. So I'm just gonna like, not having a weapon is so terrifying.
I'm going to spend fear as the figures that have emerged from the gate see the scene that's happening, that is kind of unfolding. They saw someone run off on fire. They saw bright light, someone runs off on fire, and now the cages are all empty. They see a door open on just one of them. And one guy stops and grabs from his hip and blows a horn. And you begin to see more kind of filter out through the open gates. And as you see that happening, we're going to take a break.
We hope you're enjoying the adventure so far, as Mozzie, Deckard, Bubba, Clorinda, and Rosca face perilous odds on their journey, each one coming from their own rich pasts, carrying their own driven goals. Mozzie, traveling from the fantastical magical Whisper Grove, marches on bravely into a wider, larger world. Deckard, ever on the hunt for the next monster he can slash or shoot on his quest to rid Katra of its evils. Bubba, in a noble search for answers and solutions in an effort to bring an end to a dark reality. Clorinda, diving into the planet's deepest, most ancient knowledge in search of her own intellectual expansion, carrying secrets of a past shrouded in mystery. And Rosca, set to explore the lands beyond the seas in a quest to grow and prepare himself to once and for all be the captain of his own story. These brave companions bring their individual goals together to create a group capable far beyond the underestimation they often receive. Continue along with us across the continent of Cytheria on a path full of danger, wonder, and everything in between.
So, you've opened the door. Deckard is outside. Mozzie has... Are you still Acorn Mozzie?
Yes, but I'm out of the bin.
You are out of the cage. Mm-hmm. Rosca, you are underneath your carriage. Mm-hmm. And Clorinda, you have successfully hidden behind what?
A dead stump.
Dead stump 30 feet away from your cage.
I'm so sorry. Quick question, because I don't think we put it on here, and I'm not sure. When I get back to full size, or get back, not like big, it says to mark a stress, though, to grow. Do I have to mark a stress to get back to
Not to
shape?
return to normal size.
Okay,
No,
I just wanted to double check. Okay,
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Several more people have emerged from behind this wall. Maz, you see now that several of these are not all human men. They are many different ancestries. Primarily a kind of nasty looking, battle-worn, derelict group of fungrels that are a far cry from what you come from at Whisper Grove. But among them are human men, even some Furlins who you have not come across for quite some time. These kind of just look like folks who have no other home, and just a very eclectic collective of many different kinds of people. And they all emerge from behind the wall, and the guards kind of yell, "Spread out!" And several of them join the search. For you, Clorinda, what's your move?
Real quick, I'm sorry, how many do we have? Or can we tell how many?
There was about 8 or 9 in the caravan,
Uh-huh.
in addition to the carriage drivers who have also joined the hunt for all of you.
And the ones who have added to the party?
The ones who've added to the party, you can't really tell specific numbers, as this is the middle of the night, it's dimly lit.
Okay.
Several of them are carrying torches, providing additional light.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Well, I got out of there pretty fast. I'm gonna take a minute and try to get my bearings and see what I can see around me.
Okay. What about you, Deckard?
I guess I'm just gonna open the door and hop down out the caravan. Just look to see if anyone sees me, and just, I guess, take off into the darkness.
Okay. Give me a finesse roll, please.
That is a 20 with fear.
So as you break off, you hop into the mud and you begin to run off toward the darkness. But then we'll spend that fear as a tightness wraps around your ankle, and you are held it to a stop, and you begin to hear from the ground as the mud opens up into a mouth and a small mound rises as a creature begins to pull you toward its maw. It's not big, it's 2 feet tall. Give me a strength check.
That is a 19 with fear.
Oh, wow.
Okay. One moment. Sorry. Okay. 19 with fear. You manage to, as you pull, the mud begins to kind of snap off, almost like rubber bands as it snaps, and you manage to tear yourself free. However, this noise attracts some of the people around, and they yell, "There he is! Watch out for the Withermuck!" And a few of them kind of run towards you and around it. And one of the people from the wall hits it with this magical fire, and it lets out this as it kind of like its maw grows out. And so a few of them go to fight it while the other ones take off towards you. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna mark a stress, and I'm going to become a panther. Because I'm hoping with it being dark, people aren't gonna really see me. And I'm going to just try to see who's kind of on the outskirts of things. Is there anybody who's close to me?
Tons of people at the moment.
Okay.
Kind of crowding around the caravan. Several, like the carts and stuff that are now lie empty. They all kind of come in and go around the caravan. You, Rosca, from underneath the carriage, you just see like footsteps hitting the mud on either side of the cart as they all kind of converge on the area looking for all of you. I'm going to spend a fear as you being caught with the Withermuck delays you, and they manage to kind of catch up to you, and one of them leaps to tackle you. I'm going to make a strength check. If you just want to get caught, that's fine. If you want to try to maneuver him, I'll request a contested agility reaction roll.
Okay.
That good, huh?
That is 11 with fear.
That's a crit. So
Oh,
it's a nat 20.
I get caught.
As one of them manages to leap at you, and in the mud and the kind of the slippery mess takes you down to the ground as mud just splatters on either side, and then another one leaps on and weighs you down and kind of has its elbow pressed into your back, as a few more kind of pull you up to your feet, and they take you past the caravan straight to the gate. What are the three of you doing?
Did I see any of that, or?
30 feet away, through the chaos, I'll say the last thing you saw was Deckard breaking away from the crowd. Mm-hmm. But as a few people converge, your attention is stolen into many different places, and you manage to look up and look in his direction, but he's been taken on the opposite side of like where everybody is, toward the gate that's kind of past where everybody's at from where you are.
Okay. And I know he couldn't see any weapons or anything, but
right.
From where I am, can I see anything?
Give me an instinct roll.
Okay. Landed weird. 16. With fear. Stop it. I'm sorry.
Ahead of Deckard, not that you can see him, but you can see beyond the crowd to the gate, and you do see what looks like a smaller cart that someone is carrying almost like a wheelbarrow, but they're pulling it from behind. So they've got the two handles and they're walking with it. And you can see a much smaller crate that, catching the moonlight, it looks like silvery kind of blades and shards of metal sticking up out of this crate as he's pulling it in through the threshold of the gate.
Of course he's going through the gate. It's dark out.
I'm going to spend a fear as 30 feet quickly begins to be kind of the radius that they are branching out, and you can hear footsteps kind of getting closer to your position.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna get taken no matter what I do.
Can I tell where?
You can do whatever you want.
Can I tell where Clorinda is? From.
She's
I'm
got
kind
a
of hiding.
20 with hope on hiding, and that
well
includes
then,
from all of you.
I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah. She did a very good job hiding.
I learned in a past life.
I will say, though, if you're trying to remain hidden as a panther outside of this cart with people all over, I'm going to request a finesse roll with disadvantage if you want to remain out of sight.
I'm only gonna remain out of sight for like 2 more seconds before I attack somebody.
Nice.
Is that what you want to do, is attack?
Yeah.
Just the nearest fella?
Yeah.
Okay. You got your pick.
Okay.
There's tasty hides everywhere.
I want somebody
Smorgasbord
right next to me.
of death.
Whoever's right next to me.
All right, go for it.
Okay, I want to use... Oh, I'm just going to do an attack roll. Okay, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20 with fear.
Dang. All right.
Which is annoying.
Go ahead and roll for damage, and then we'll kind of paint the picture.
Okay. That would be a 9.
Okay.
Hang on, wait, 9. 15.
Okay.
Damage.
That's major damage on this poor, unsuspecting.
Yeah, I feel real bad for him.
With fear,
Yeah.
you lash out in the darkness at the nearest body to you. And it's Roscoe. No, I'm just kidding. Why? You do, however, manage to sink your teeth into another fungal, and in his pain and chaos, you do catch
No.
a fungal network in your signal that starts to shriek off in your ears and kind of hurts a little bit as you got a really good bite on this guy, like right between his shoulder and his neck. And he's now on the ground, like bleeding out. And with fear, it catches the attention of a few others, and they are going to try and make a collective strength roll to pin you to the ground. Dirty 20.
Well, that doesn't get me. I'm just kidding.
Actually, you should have a bonus to your evasion as a panther.
I do. It's 13. That's not enough to do anything.
As that happens, you're surrounded as it stands. I mean, now I will give you the opportunity to make a contested agility check if you want, but I did
No,
get a dirty 20.
I can see. I already see where this is going. So
You could beat a 20 and get out of them.
I can already see where this is going. I'm just going.
You have no idea where it's going. It's
I
all
know
about
exactly
the
where
rolls.
it's going. I'm just going to, at this point, I'm just going to be like, run, Rosca!
Crickets.
Well, I didn't expect him to say anything.
Okay. Rosca and Clorinda, you both kind of see this kind of convergence in the middle there, as about a half a dozen people kind of converge on Mozzie and pin Mozzie to the ground. Are you staying a panther?
Yes.
Okay. They kind of manage to hold you for a second as one guy, I'm gonna spend a fear, comes in with a like a crudely wired together muzzle, and comes in and wraps it around, buckles it on the back of your head.
Can I at least try to bite him before he does that?
Nice.
Sure, roll for an attack.
That's a crit.
Nice.
I bite his freaking hand off.
Roll for damage.
Yeah!
Let's go.
This is the
I mean, I'll let it happen to me, but I'm gonna take somebody out in the process.
What's your damage die for your bite?
It's a 2d8 plus 6. So
16 plus 6 right off the top. So that's
22.
22. Thank you. Now roll your 2d8.
22 skidoo.
7.
22 and 7 is 20. Don't tell me. 29. Yay! I wanna be Andy when I grow up.
Yep.
Aw.
Same.
Buddy.
So with 29 points of damage, that is far beyond his severe. You do manage to bite his hand clean off.
I love that.
As this bloody stump is shooting out, and the muzzle now falls lost in the mud and the shuffle and kicked off into the chaos. So you're now not muzzled.
Hooray! Worth it.
Worth every second.
And they all kind of manage to collectively carry you off through the gate as well.
Also, I'm shaking the blood at them while I go.
With a lot
Where's
of,
my hand?
with a lot of them being caught up in that, how many are around, like, that I can see close to?
Yeah, honestly, I'm just distracted as much as I can so you guys can get away.
Why is he rolling dice? I just instantly.
It was just like, what?
2.
There are 2 around me?
Mhm.
Okay, can I, while a good number of them are distracted with Mozzie, even though there's 2 near me, can I take that moment to shoot a bolt beacon at the weapon guy, hopefully before he makes it in the gate? Can I?
Hey, Simon, have some cheese.
I'm just saying. I'm saying with authority. It's like I'm gonna blast you.
Because of everything happening in the dark and with the people and everything,
There's a
he's
lot of
already pretty
confusion.
far away. Absolutely, with disadvantage.
Okay. Wait, is he in far range? He's in far range though, right?
Far range is what, 120 feet? 100 feet? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Range. This whole thing is.
Stick.
100.
It's stick.
100.
You said
I'd say
disadvantage?
he's right at the edge of far range.
With fear.
Ah!
Darn fear.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. As you let this bolt beacon fly, I'm gonna just go ahead and spend that. You manage to just narrowly miss the guy with the cart, as his difficulty is 14.
I don't like him.
The bolt beacon flies past him and hits a giant barrel of like this brewed. You can see a couple people with tankards like coming up and dipping into it, and it's like grog or something. Just kind of whatever they have, but it's highly flammable
Nice.
and just this
Blow
little
it,
mushroom
blow it
cloud
all.
and catches even more attention from angry drinkers on the
Oh,
inside.
now the drunkards are in on it.
And they can also, I'm going to spend another fear. They saw pretty clearly where
Yeah,
that came
obviously.
from.
I knew this.
And several of them converge on the stump and draw their weapons.
Several. I thought there were just 2 around me.
You
Fire
threw
bolt beacon
attention.
through everybody, so a couple more came to join them.
Are they that fast though?
Day fast.
Okay.
And you can kind of see the tip of like a sword kind of emerge into your view as they come
what?
around, and you just feel like the grab on the top of your shoulders and they hoist you up.
Can I bite somebody?
You can do whatever you want.
Like,
Yeah, roll for an attack. Bite away, Clorinda. Who
How would
knew
that-
she was a biter?
How would that work? That's an unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
she just got
'Cause I
really.
don't have anything on me anyway.
Yeah.
Bite him with your Chucky Finster teeth. Do it.
Big teeth kind of
I
gaggle.
don't think.
I think Rosca is playing it the smartest out of all of us right now. I'm just gonna
Just
hide.
like,
know, right?
these fools.
We'll see.
I mean, he has the best chance of not getting caught.
Right.
As shadows.
Which I'm fine
And he
with.
can link up with Bubba.
It's a
And
10.
then we have to rely on Rosca and Bubba
10
breaking
with-
us up.
Again.
Take that hope.
They're gonna find a mountain.
As you are. Oh, this one's feral. Knock her out. Does a 10 beat your evasion?
Of course it does.
You take 11 points of physical damage as with the back, like the handle of his sword, just like bop right on your forehead.
Ew.
And I'll say it doesn't knock you out cold, but it dazes you a little bit. And you are being carried to the gate as well. All right, Rosca. You've got couple dozen of them around.
Yeah.
And one of them yells out, "I think there was one more!" And they're exploring the area.
Arr.
And you can see they are inspecting the cages, looking around the carts. They're in the area. What do you want to do?
First of all, I'm gonna activate Rogue's Hope. Rogue's Dodge.
Rogue's Dodge?
Rogue's Dodge.
Okay.
Rogue something. Rogue Deed. Alright. Activate. So you said there were 4 wagons, were there? Or was there one?
Yeah, four carts, one for each of you.
Okay. And they were like going in a procession toward the
Mhm.
gate.
Yeah,
Now-
everything's kind of like in a big cluster now, and then there was the weapons wheelbarrow that was already taken in.
Were they going like 2 by 2?
On the way there, they were kind of in a line, and then once everything kind of fell apart, they kind of all just like parked, just in like kind of random succession.
So they're not moving currently.
No,
Poop.
no, everything is still. They've all gotten out on foot to.
Maybe at least you're not captured. You're our only hope.
There is another.
Now I had a plan, and now that plan has changed.
Stupid movie having to take our friend.
Huh. Okay. My friends are beyond very close range, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going.
Like Caesar Milan. Don't touch that feeder.
I want to touch it.
I was. Well, he stopped, and that kind of ruins what I was thinking about doing.
I'm gonna spend a fear as one. You hear one guy call out, "He couldn't have gone far. He's got to be around here somewhere."
Okay.
And you see 2 or 3 of them. One guy hops up and is searching the cart from above, and a few of them are looking underneath and like jabbing their spears and swords under the cart. You are on a time clock, my friend.
I'm going to summon my Midnight Spirit Hawkins.
Okay.
I'm going to. Can you like choose where he materializes? Does it matter?
I think it's within. Does
Within
it say,
very far. Oh, sorry. It said makes against. Oh, that's if I attack.
I think it's just like within a normal, like within close range, probably.
Yeah, it just shows up. So I'm going to have him run around. Would he scream? Can spirits scream?
Why not?
It's your spirit.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah.
Does it say he can do specific things?
He can move or carry things or attack.
I don't know.
All right.
If it doesn't say it can't, then maybe, but that's a dangerous precedent.
I just want to make sure.
I would say that generally speaking, those types of things are probably non-communicative, so I don't know that it can like speak or whatever. I will say this: if you want it to draw attention,
Yes.
mission accomplished. I mean, it's going to be something running around that area.
Yep.
That doesn't fit with anyone else in the area.
Yep.
So I think if that's your goal, then I would say mission accomplished.
So instead of going, you just go,
yes.
yeah, yep,
Yeah.
hermit frog, hand wave, just everywhere. Yep, everywhere.
Oh, it's like Bubba's still here.
Yes.
Okay.
He's just,
I
have to also spin up for that.
Do you have to make a spellcast roll, but only if it attacks, or?
Only if I attack.
Okay.
He
So
is
just
not-
to summon him and order him to do something, it's just a hope.
Just a hope.
That is awesome.
So Hawkins is just running around like a madman, mad spirit.
A couple of them are like, "What is that? Is that one of us?" I don't think so. Is that one of the captives? Why would he make himself known like that? Grab him anyway. A few of them like are chasing him in a circle, trying to catch up to him.
So Roska's used that opportunity to go cloaked.
Okay.
Wait.
I'll say as long as you're in shadow, you're hidden and you can move around.
Okay, I'm gonna say hidden then.
Cloaked is only if you're not moving,
Right,
but you can be in
exactly.
plain sight. So if you're like moving around and you get into a shadow and you want to just like stop, then you'll be basically invisible.
right.
But as soon as you move, you'll be hidden, but they'd be able to
More likely to
see
see
you.
me,
You know,
yeah.
kind of. Yeah, exactly.
And we're in enough shadows already at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have them kind of between the moonlight and the torchlight. You've got less than you had because all the figures that came out of the wall had torches, so you got a little bit more light around you than you had previously. But there's still scattered bits of shadow around, depending on what you want to do.
Got it. Okay. The Roska's just gonna stay cloaked in the shadows
Okay.
and just wait for them to go by.
Okay. After a little while, they what they're gonna do is they're gonna continue the search in kind of the immediate area. They're gonna post up a few of their guard with the carriages, and a couple of them, more of them are going to spread out a little further. Considering that one of you somehow got 30 feet away, it's likely to think that maybe another one of you slipped by in the chaos.
Right.
So they're going to widen their search.
Gotcha.
What do you want to do? Do you just want to hold for now?
I'm gonna hold.
Okay. Within the walls, the three of you are quickly separated from each other. But what you see upon entry is it's caught somewhere between a town and a camp. The structures here aren't quite as temporary as bandit camp you came across before. That's not just tents. It's been built up. This is a home for a lot of people, but it's not a good home. It's not a kind home, and they're not kind people. They're wayward citizens. Found their way to a region that you hear a few people say call Drift Haven. and you are all taken to slightly different areas. Deckard, you are taken straight through the middle of the camp. Mozzie, you are taken far to the right. Clorinda, you are taken far to the left. Deckard, you see several of the citizens here kind of cleaning up the mess that was the barrel that just randomly exploded. You can see it's kind of not overly dissimilar to what you would have experienced on Terrega, Raska. Bar fights are frequent. Disagreements and squabbles, gambling. It's a pretty derelict town, but established in its own way. It appears that the guards that were assigned to watch over the carts are not going anywhere anytime soon. So I will leave the next move up to you whenever you want to make it. Just chime in.
Okay.
But I will follow in with the three of you. Following with Mozzie. You are taken down many crooked, narrow earthen stairs to a subspace that has a ceiling made of storm drains that kind of look out into the main town above. You are...
This is worst case scenario, for the record. I just escaped a freaking cave, and now I'm in a basement.
You are getting moonlight. Are you maintaining Panther, Mozzie?
At the moment.
You are put in a cage for animals. There's a bone to chew on, chains, and bloodstains on the floor.
I'm like growling. And like, if they get close, I like smack my paw at them and stuff.
Okay. One of them comes up to the bars. Have fun with your new owner. You'll like him. And they turn around and kind of laugh on their way out.
I hiss.
And you, left alone in this room, this sub-room, you kind of gauge the space around. In the corner, there's a sad excuse for a bed. It's bent. One leg is broken, so it's on a tilt. There's what looks like a roughly kind of nailed together chair. There's a stool and a table, and on the table is what looks like an old, once polished silver platter, probably stolen from some rich guy somewhere, or attacked off of a cart and stolen with other wares, but now has seen age and rust and teeth. And you see like some of the metal on the rim is bent and twisted, and on the platter you see what the remnants of like a leg of something. You see tankards and bottles around, and you hear walking down the hall to the basement room. And the door opens.
Wait. When I hear the footsteps, I'm gonna drop out of peace form.
Into Mozzie form?
Nope.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go straight into a... into a mouse.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run and hide into, like, the gap, like, in the wall.
Give me a finesse roll.
Okay. Yeah, let me mark my stress because I didn't do that yet. Okay, so... Can I use a hope and use my make like a leaf, my hiding expertise? Okay, great. Goodness, that would help. It'll be a 9. A fear. Terrible roll.
So as you turn into a mousy, and you start out of the bars and into the room. Oh, hello. They said I had a new pet. I thought it was a big cat. Look at you. And he picks you up and puts you up to his face. I'm Sid.
Sid the Fall.
What's your name, little mousey? And he like hard, like doesn't know his own strength, just poof, and you stay right there. And he's just gonna kind of scratches his butt a little bit and walks over to the, and he walks over and what looks like a giant cleaver. He kind of just chunks it into the table. All right, just a moment now. And he grabs what looks like a little saucer and puts a little bit of like dirty water into it. Walks over. Hey, some water for you. And he sets it down next to you and he just sits down on the stool. Thought I was getting a big cat. Guess you'll do.
Blow his mind. I'm gonna drop out of beast form.
Into Mozzie?
Into Mozzie.
Oh. What are you?
I'm a Lycian.
Some sort of evil mousey.
No, I'm a plant.
Do I need to tell Mama about this?
I don't know. Who's Mom?
Everything gets told to Mama.
Okay. Well, I think you could, unless you like secrets.
Well, I'm not allowed to have any more of those.
Why not?
Sid doesn't know his own strength. It causes problems.
Oh, I understand.
That's alright. That's why I have a new pet. But you're not a pet.
Well,
Are you?
actually, I could be whatever pet you wanted.
I gotta pick my own pet.
Sure.
Oh, could I have a puppy dog?
And just like that, Mozzie changes into a dog. Marks the stress, and I become a dog.
Oh, that's fun. And just like his reaction just shakes the room around you. This is a very large giant, by the way. One big old eyeball in the center of his face.
Oh, he's a Cyclops. That's fun.
And you can see now that he's in the torchlight, like he's covered in scars.
Has he clearly, like, is it like he's not really in on it? It's just kind of, this is kind of happened to him too.
You don't know. Oh, that's really fun. What else can you turn into?
Oh, all sorts of animals.
Well,
But I have to take it slow, or else I won't be able to do it all at once. It takes some time.
well, we've got time, don't we? Well, it's time for dinner and then bed. This is really fun. Let's keep playing again tomorrow. And he reaches down and he clamps a chain onto your leg.
Well, listen. You can chain me. I understand that. But could you at least tell me what happened to my other friends?
Up until a little bit ago, I thought you were a big old cat, so I don't know anything about your friends.
But more talky tomorrow. Now eat. And he picks up that leg that was on his platter. Just goes ham on it, grabs the cleaver from behind him, and like hacks into it. What do you eat then? You want some leg?
No, that's okay. I do well with sunshine and fertilizer and planting my feet. So you actually don't have to feed me. I'm a really cheap plant.
I've seen the sun in a while. And he's just going to continue eating. As we zip across Drift Haven, Deckard, you're taken into a very dark room. You can't see much around you. As they ensure you have no other weaponry on you, they tear the trench coat off your back, tear your shirt, and you are left top hat, trousers, just all brawn. And then you hear
They're gonna magic Mike you.
You hear a loud metal door, and then you hear fight, and then you hear just chanting as you are then pushed out into this bright space, and you just like kind of avert your eyes and you look, and you see tiered seating of crowds up on either side of you, and you are now in this center squared off space with nothing but Knuckles and an opponent being shoved into the space on the opposite side of you. He's just, and he squares up. That's where we have to leave it this week.
Thank you for joining us on this week's episode. Listen in next week as we continue on our Daggerheart adventure.